What's up guys, DJW here with another video. This one is going to touch specifically on my issues with the whole gender definition. A lot of people don't know what the word gender even means. To quote the dictionary, gender, noun, the state of being male or female, typically used with reference to social and cultural differences rather than biological ones, aka not body parts. That would be your sex. Your sex is what your body is. Like, for example, I'm a man, I have man body parts. My sex is male. When I get asked on a website or a forum or, anything on my driver's license, if it says gender, I don't know if it says gender or sex. Anyways, if I get asked and I'm forced to pick between male and female, I don't feel that's a fair question because I don't know how to answer that question. I don't like answering male because I feel like I'm lying. And I don't like answering female because, well, let's just say that I'd probably get asked questions if I did that. And I also want to talk on there are more genders than just male or female. Like, there are people who don't know what their gender is, or there are androgynous people who don't relate to masculine or feminine ways, male or female ways. They might not feel like they have a gender. And this is completely non-related to sexual orientation. We're not talking about if you're a man who likes women, or if you're straight, gay, lesbian, bi, or any of that stuff. This has nothing to do with this. This is how you identify yourself, your gender. And I think that I just pretty much want to just vent on the whole male or female thing. Like, I would like to answer that question with question mark. Like my driver's license should say height, birth date, and then for gender it should just say question mark, because I honestly don't know how to answer that question. Transgender maybe? Wishes was female. And then there are so many more different genders than just male, female, or transgender. Who knows how some people feel? Like, there's a lot of depth to this that people don't even realize exists. Like, so many people just imagine if, 100 years, 300 years, 500 years from now, there wasn't this whole gender, male or female thing. It was just like there was people, and you could literally dress and do whatever you wanted, act how you wanted, and you wouldn't get judged for, favoring one way or the other. It's not like black and white like it is right now. Like, yeah, sure, some people would have, penises, and some people would have vaginas. Unless I don't see that changing, unless we evolve or something further. But bottom line is, yes, the human race needs those two organs to reproduce. But I don't believe I believe in sex, male, female. But your gender could be, your sex could be male, your gender could be female, or vice versa. Why does your gender, according to today's standards, have to equal your sex? For example, my sex is male, therefore people expect my gender to be male. I don't want it to be male. I want to be female, or like, I don't know how to answer the gender question. What's your gender? Unknown. Not sure. I choose not to answer that question. And then, if you were to do that, people would ask you why, right? So there's really no way around that question. That question is bad. So I always just answer male, which is basically a lie, just to get it out of my way. If I put gender female, people are going to think I'm a girl with girl parts. Which, well, I mean, on the internet maybe that's okay, but on real life stuff, that would probably be a problem. Anyway, if we could get to a point somewhere where people could learn the difference between sex and gender and just accept everybody for who they are, wouldn't that be a wonderful place to live in? Wouldn't that just be lovely? Could just picture, people going out, they could express themselves in whatever ways they want, they could dress however they want, act however they want, nobody's going to make fun of you, Everybody's unique. It would create a more unique world of people. Why would that be bad? Why are people people don't like what they're not used to, or they're afraid of the unknown, and people don't like, you know, a transgender person. I'm not saying that everybody out there is going to hate transgender people, but a lot of people won't understand it, and some people will dislike you. People could get hurt. People could get hurt both mentally and physically. But it would be great if the gender line wasn't just a line drawn down a piece of paper and you were on one side or the other. The word gender should have a lot more meanings than two. I would like to identify as a female gender, as a male sex. And I think I would be happy with that if people accepted that, like let's say I got a job and I acted kind of feminine. I've always been a kind person. I'm happy when other people are happy. I don't really enjoy my own life very much, probably because I'm transgender. I don't really like myself. It's not that I think I have a bad personality or anything like that. It's that I feel like I struggle because I'm in the wrong body. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, if I could, work somewhere, dress like a girl, act like a girl, and just be accepted, I could work any job. It's not about what job you want to do in life. Like my parents asked me, what do you want to do? Would you like this job? I've worked a lot of jobs, haven't found something that sticks. It's not about the job for me. Like my inner struggles, my true struggles, are with myself, and I work jobs, and eventually I get to the point where working around females and stuff, and basically acting as a male starts to get to me. And last job I worked alone. I drove a truck and did work out in the middle of nowhere. And basically it was a good way to escape my problem, but not solve it, right? I'm unemployed at the moment, and I'm not sure what my next step is. I was also thinking on another thing completely unrelated to this topic, but I'll just address it real quick. Um, I was wondering if I got in a relationship with a girl, because I don't think if I was to be stuck a man, I think I would be straight. I don't think there's anything wrong with homosexuals at all. I just feel I would be straight. Anyway, I was wondering if I would be able to overcome my gender identity problems by just falling in love with another human being. Gender disregarded, forget it. Just forget the gender and have the I want to care for someone, I want to be there for someone, I want to make someone happy, I want to focus on that and forget about this other stuff. But what if it backfires and I get jealous of, the female I'm with? So thoughts of that scare me, but I would like to try it, and I would like to meet somebody and maybe see what happens. But I'm definitely slow when it comes to relationships. I don't just go out on dates. I want to get to know people first. I want to be attracted to the person, of course, but I care really deeply about what's inside that person, like who they are. I want them to be somebody that I would love to spend my life with, not somebody that I just want to, be attracted to sexually and kind of ignore for the most part, like, some guys and girls relationships are. And a lot of my guy friends talk that way, they just want to ignore girls and, just have sex with them and stuff. And it's not true about everybody, of course, but there are definitely those stereotypes for a reason. Anyway, this was my thoughts on basically the word gender, and how it would be awesome if it wasn't just a black and white thing. There's so much more to it than that. And if the world could accept that, the world would be full of unique, wonderful people. And I can't express myself because of this gender lock that the world's stuck in, I feel. Maybe someday I'll have the courage. Thanks, guys, for listening. I hope you enjoyed this chat. Please feel free to recommend any topics for me to discuss. I would love to talk about something for you. I would love to get some people to comment on these videos. Have yourself a great day. DJW signing out.